Welcome back. A Mesa couple looking to update their backyard thought they found the perfect company to do it.
Yeah, but after handing over more than $5,000 to start the project, they say they didn't get much for their money, so they contacted 3 on Your Side's Gary Harper for help.
Tracie Carmel says curb appeal is important to her when it comes to her Mesa home.
Just after moving in October of 2016, we had some pavers and turf and some citrus trees put in.
But now that the front is perfect, she says it's time to move on to the backyard.
We decided to invest in a spa that we could use year-round.
The first thing Tracie and her husband did was put in a concrete slab to hold that spa when it eventually arrives. Then it came to coming up with landscaping ideas around the area.
On this side, we were going to have just turf and some paver work. That was an extension of what we already have.
Tracie hired a company called HOA Landscaping, which stands for Homeowners Approved. It's run by Cindy Espaderos and Jason Moore, seen here. They drew up a contract and reportedly made big promises of turning Tracie's backyard into an oasis. Did they seem knowledgeable?
They did. They seemed very knowledgeable. They had images that they showed us of other projects that they had done.
Jason Moore and Cindy Espadero started Tracie's backyard remodel by removing a few existing pavers, pushing some landscaping rock toward the side of the yard, and then taking up a small piece of artificial turf that was already there. Of course, this was after they had already received 2 payments from Tracie totaling $5,200 to start the project. One was a check, the other was through Venmo. But after one day's work of turning Tracie's backyard into a complete mess, the so-called landscaping experts stopped showing up. According to Tracie, the project was really just kind of dragging on and things were not going as planned. And then she found out that the company was not even licensed as required by law, and that didn't sit well at all with her. Tracie says she canceled the project and told the fake contractors she would pay them for their one day's work if they would just return most of her $5,200. That was in early September, but Tracie says Jason Moore and Cindy Espaderos went underground. They have $5,200 of your money.
Yes.
And they didn't really do anything.
No. They demolished what existing pavers and yard work we had.
Tracie filed a lawsuit in small claims court in hopes of getting her money back, and she also contacted 3 on Your Side.
I would love for 3 on Your Side to expose these individuals and not allow them to work.
3 on Your Side got a hold of the couple and asked why they vanished with Tracie's money. In an email, they replied they'd rather go to court than talk to me. And days later, look what happened. Jason Moore and Cindy Espaderos were found packing up their Mesa home that they rent. With Texas plates on their vehicles, Tracie says there's no telling where the two will end up.
I was working a second job to help pay for this.
And they just kind of took off with your money?
Took off with $5,200.
This is now going to small claims court, so Gary will keep us posted on what happens next.
Yeah, and because that company's unlicensed, the Registrar of Contractors is also investigating.